I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grain futures commentary courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Corn futures lower early, then higher, closing essentially unchanged for the day. Today, Thursday, is report day. The USDA updates their crop progress and supply and demand projections. Generally, the trade is concerned USDA may cut corn exports slightly with the continued absence of the red Chinese in the U.S. market, but likely canceling out any cut in exports could be an increase in corn usage for ethanol. USDA did report another 4.7 million bushels of sales of beans to the Communist Chinese overnight and a massive 72.6 million bushels of corn to Mexico. Otherwise, local cash trading is quiet with the cash markets in full holiday mode. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM extending their unloading hours from 7 to 7 with an emphasis on high-damage milo. Anderson's Houston opened 7 to 3 and Cargill Houston closed for trucks this week. Taking a look at those selected commodity closings, Jan beans $12.61 up 10 3/4. March KC wheat $8.12 down 15 1/2. May corn $5.87 1/4 down 1 1/4. John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 802-TUGGLE. Askew Fisher Ranches in Sonora, Texas will again be offering quality registered polled Hereford and Angus herd sire bulls for sale this coming January. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPDs, and ready to meet all your low birth weight calving needs. Call today to get their list for January private treaty sales. 325-387-3242. or 325-206-2170 for Linda, and 202-468-5262 for Tammy. That's Askew Fisher Ranches. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPD bulls on sale for their list for January private treaty. 202-468-5262. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat movement from yesterday. National pork carcass cutout value, $9.35 higher to $90.44. That reflected a $29.58 rebound from the ham primal. Federal slaughter, 1.396 million head through Wednesday. Front month lean hog futures, 45 to 70 weaker. Deese hogs, 70.82, down 112. Wholesale boxes, weaker. Choice, 392, weaker. Select, 259, weaker. Federal slaughter, 367,000. Live cattle, 50 to 67 in the red. Feeder cattle, triple-digit losses for the day. Deese cattle, 137.55, down 67. Jan feeders, 163.40, down 162. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Neighbor Lute's auction service to Hannes has a consignment sale coming up December the 11th. They're at 185 County Road 5217 in Hondo. Call 830-931-4312. The sale catalog is up at Equipment Facts Online Auctions, www.equipmentfacts.com. Or for more information, call 830-931-4312. Again, Lute's Auction Service, consignment auction coming up December the 11th in D'Hanis. Check them out on Facebook or lutesauctionservice.com. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. It's Wednesday evening, 7:30, looking toward a Thursday sale in San Saba. Ken, what say you?
You bet, Larry. We had a good run already coming in. About 5 o'clock, we had 2,450 heads, so we probably got close to 25, 26 in right now. We're looking around that 2,800s, kind of in that range. Got about 250 cows, only about 10 or 15 bulls. Rest of them are really good calves, yearlings, tons and tons of cattle that are weaned and everything. We'll group up, shape up in different deals. So looks to be a good run for tomorrow. The markets have been great this week too again. So if you're needing some good cattle turn on wheat grass or prepare for grass next spring or whatever, you need to send those orders in or come on down and visit us tomorrow. We start at 11 o'clock, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Area code 325-372-5159. Also, we do have a list of several of our groups that we knew have coming already in, listed up there. Those cattle, we got many more besides that. But take a look at those if you'd like to at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Wayne, how did the sale go?
Ended up with 1,425 head, Larry. Cow market is probably $1 or $2 higher. I think they put a little on. Sold a few good cows in the 70s. I think topped out at 74. A lot of those fat cows were in the mid-60s. So it was a little bit better. Cow market, I just didn't have the quality as we had last week. Just a completely different set of cattle. Even with what we had, some of the really good cattle were weighing over from 585 to 800 were probably $2 to $3 higher. We sold some 6-weight steers up to 157, 7 weights up to 147. Even sold some 8-weight steers up to 140. Looks like the heifer market is always basically about set, steady, maybe not quite as high as those 500-pounders were last week, which was kind of the outstanding part of the sale last week. Might have been a little cheaper there. Most of the heifers weighing in the 4s, kind of 140 to 155, or some up to low 160s. 3 weights up close to 170, 5 weights up to 150-ish, 6 weights kind of like were last week up to 137. A lot of those 6-weight cattle, 130 to 137. So it was pretty good, but we got kind of hurt on the plainer cattle again today, and a lot of those fleshy calves, they were a little harder to move. Next week will be our last sale of the year.
Well,
No sales following week, and we'll be back January 4th, 3rd and 4th and 5th.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry with 830-997-4394.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, let's go over the sheep and goat sale. How'd they go?
Went well, Larry. We had a little over 500 head yesterday. Had lots of guys sure looking for them. That market was sure good like it has been. The heavy lambs were $280 to $360, and those light lambs were $320 to $4. Fat ewes were $95 to $1.20. Those thin packer ewes $75 to $1. Packer nannies $1.25 up to $2, and those fat Spanish nannies $1.50 to $2. Stocker nannies $2 to $2.85. Those good cabritos $3 to $4, and those lightweights $360 to $430. So overall, really good market, lots of demand right now.
What's the demand for cattle going to be like?
We've got about 800 head on the yard tonight. We've got about 45, 50 bred cows and about another 50 open cows. We've got some really good wean calves here. There's probably about 400 or so good calves standing here, good black calves, and we got another couple of truckloads coming in this evening. So should have about 1,200 tomorrow, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. On my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Y'all have a good sale at Southwest in Uvalde. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with cousin Brian Litzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how was the sale?
Sale was excellent again, Larry. The quality was fantastic. I'd call the stocker calves another 5 to 10 better from last week, and the packer cows another 2 to 3 better. So, with all the numbers running here in Texas, I was getting a little leery, but like I said, they're running out of days to fill their inventory, so the boys anteed up and got them bought, so it was a good day. Ended up with 900 head of cattle. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.37 to $2.09. 3 to 4 weights, $1.45 to $2.15. 4 to 5 weights, $1.47 to $2.02. 5 to 6 weights, $1.34 to $1.73. 6 to 7 weights, $1.27 to $1.50. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.21 to $1.38. When you get to the heifer mates, the 2 to 3 weights heifers, $1 to $1.48. 3 to 4 weights, $1.19 to $1.68. 4 to 5 weights, $1.24 to $1.71. 5 to 6 weights, $1.26 to $1.47. And 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.20 to $1.36. The utility and commercial cows, 60 to 88. Gib cutters, 42 to 59. Canners, 15 to 41. Had a few pairs. They brought from 700 to 1,050, with palpated cows bringing from 550 to 975. On those good high yielding bulls, 85 to 92. And those Jersey cows, they brought up to 850. So got along real good today.
Good. What did sheep and goats do?
Sheep and goats ended up with 870 head of them. Those good nannies, 210 to 360. Kid goats from 372 all the way up to 585. And when you get to them Dorper ewes, they brought from 190 to $255, with lambs bringing from 360 to $4. So, like I said, it was just a good day all the way around.
Next week's the last sale before the holiday?
Yes, sir. Next week is the last week. If you got taxes to pay, you got to cash them in. So.
All right. Bring them to Seguin, and cousin Brian and family will help you pay your taxes. Brian, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
I'm on the line with Stephen. He's in the outside sales department at D&D. Stephen, when I look out there, I see lots of deer blinds and feeders. Talk to us about them.
Larry, now is the time to get a blind or a feeder from us here. We carry All Seasons, Lamco, The Judge. We also carry Atascosa and T-Box deer blinds.
Tell everybody how to contact you at D&D.
You can reach us here at 830-379-7340, extension 260.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how did the sale go?
Ended up with 553 head, few more than I expected. The market was a little better than I expected, too.
Well, let's walk those pins.
Okay, 244 steers, 200 heifers, 90 cows, and 19 bulls Tuesday. 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.60 to $1.80. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.50. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.60 to $1.97. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.55. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.95. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.52. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.78. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.43. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.50. Heifers were $1 to $1.25. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.35. Heifers were $90 to $1.23. 8 to 9 weight steers, $90 to $1.15, and the heifers were $75 to $1 there Tuesday.
What'd they have on cows?
Had $1.22 this week. Best packer cow brought 72 and a half. Best bull brought 90 cents. Had a few bred cows. They brought anywhere from $310 to $950. We kept one little pair together. She brought $10.75.
One more sale before the holiday?
Yes, sir. Next week on the 14th will be our last sale for the year, and we'll crank back up again on the 4th.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We are on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always thank the folks that do business with us first thing.
That's right, Larry. We do want to thank all of y'all for your consignments and to our weekly buyers. Last week, we kicked off December with the run of 1,922 head, and the market was steady.
Let's walk the pins.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 156 to 182.50. 3 and 4 is 159 to 202.50. 4 and 5 weights, 147 to 182.50. 5 and 6 is 139 to 184. 6 and 7 is 129 to 147, and the 7 and 8 weights 120 to 135. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 143 to 160. 3 and 4 is 145 to 198. 4 and 5 weights 135 to 169. 5 and 6 is 130 to 157. 6 and 7 is 119 to 135, and the 7 and 8 weights $1.10 to $1.26. We had 23 packer bulls last week. High yielding was 88 up to 92. Medium 79 to 84. 118 packer cows. High yielding 64 up to 70 on the best cow. Medium 49 to 54, and the low end 34 to 40 cents. We only had 1 bred cow last week, and she brought $830 and no test on the pairs.
What you got under the barn for this week, Chris?
Well, at the present time, we've got 752 head checked in, and we're looking for about 950 come sale time. We've got 70 packer cows and bulls, 13 pair, 10 to palpate, and the rest are yearlings. Today and next week, on the 16th, will be our last 2 sales of 2021.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
For any questions, please call Wade and Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345. Again, next week on the 16th will be our last sale of 2021.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, $12. Yellow corn, $6.87. Houston wheat, $8.82. Houston beans, $12.61. Texas cotton, $103.97 on 12,505 bales. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.